So I just discovered I have about 15 broken spokes between the two back wheels on my electric tricycle. That's quite a bit of spokes. I have gone over 1,600 miles on it though, so that it's not understandable, but it is pretty far. It's understandable if these are cheap Chinese crap. Now what's interesting is none of the ones on this side of the rim broke on either side, and none of the ones that are going in that direction broke on either side. They're all the ones that are going in this direction on the inner side of the wheel. Now I'm thinking that probably has to do with which side they're connected through, because all the ones that go this way are connected on the outside on this side and outside on that side, and all the ones that go this way are connected on the inside on that side and the inside of that side. So I'm thinking it has to do with by being on this side of the wheel and being mounted on this side of the hub. But either way, I ran to a bike shop and I picked up 20 new spokes and a universal spoke remover, or spoke wrench thing, whatever. So I'm going to pop off a wheel and let's see if we can replace some of the spokes, because it's either replace them or not ride this thing, probably. That was really easy. I didn't even have to take the tire off. I could just use the nipples that are still in there. I did deflate the tire though, so I could push the nipples in. I'm quite happy with that. It turned out nicely. This cost me $12 to fix this tire, because it's $2 per spoke. Now the question is, I wonder if I can balance the wheel using this. The wheel's pretty balanced before though, so I probably misbalanced it. So now I have the wheel back on the tricycle, and I'm trying to balance it, at least slightly. So what I do is I just kind of watch it. It does move a little bit. Some people would probably freak out about this, but personally I don't really care. It can be a little bit off, but then I wait for a little bit, like whenever it's like there, and I will take my little wrench, see about loosening it's tightening. So I'll try to loosen this spoke a little bit so it doesn't wobble this direction as much. That should fix it a little bit. I don't know. Now let's remove the other wheel, and I'll probably try to do it more slowly, or at least with more detail, since I now know more about the process. Oh man, look at that wheel. Okay, so all these spokes are nice and fine, although some are kind of loose. So we can tighten that up later when we're balancing it. This side is the one that has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 broken spokes. So let's take some out. Now first off, how do we do this? Well, we need to loosen it. So, of course, I've already letting some air out so we can push that in now. Keep in mind how it goes in. Like for instance, it was over this one and under this one and going into there. I can remove this, probably one-handed. Oh, look at that. Some were stuck, but that's easy. Then I'll grab one. Now these came with the nipples already on them. Looks like I don't need them, so I'm just going to take them off. Unfortunately, these are all kind of mixed brands, and so some came with different sizes, so they won't fit. But oh well, I'm just going to test this to make sure it fits. Oh yeah, that fits. Now I'm gonna take it, put it through the hole. Try to put it through here. Can move it over like that. So then it's going under this one and over in that one. And I'll push the nipple in. And start tightening it down. This is a size 13, so that should work. Oh, it's getting tight already. This is pretty nice. I actually do kind of like the spoke idea now. I was thinking I'd have to take off the tire. On to the next one. This one's down here. And screw it this way. Check to make sure this one fits. Yep, it does. Pop this in there. Go through here. It's so easy you can do it one-handed like me. And if I could do it one-handed, you could probably do it half-handed. Size 13. There we go. Tighten that one up, and that's how we do it. Wow, guys, that's it. This has been a huge step up from my last spoke experiment whenever I was like 10, because back then I didn't know how to mess with spokes, but now it's just like, pff, that was easy. Wow. Also, I didn't have internet back then to look up how to do it, but oh well. Wrong way. So now I can try and balance it. Unfortunately, we still got that knocking sound. Yeah, unfortunately. But I'm thinking whenever I take hard turns and I get that sound, just like a really bad creaking, crunching sound, I think that was the spokes rubbing. Now it's still out of horrible balance. Well, I'd still drive another 6,000 miles on that. But I should probably balance it a little bit since I have the opportunity right now. Whoa, look at this. I balanced the wheel. Yeah, it's more balanced than before. Wanna know how I did it? I didn't do it by going by eyesight. I did it a different way. Okay, so I took my wrench, which has a flat head on the side. We have one more use for this thing. I mean, it's already a wrench, it's already a hammer. Now it's a little tire adjuster. I moved it there, and I was able to see that line. And then I'd go by, and I'd see when it would start pushing the wrench out, because the wrench, its center of gravity is pretty far, so it'll very easily move out. And then I would tighten this side or loosen this side or whatever until I got that big bump out. And that little bit of fluctuation is probably fine for me. But yeah, that's how I balance the wheel. Heck yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this out for a spin to see if perhaps fixing the spokes fix that weird creaking problem. I usually run about 50 or 55 psi. It's rated for 40 to 60, so that's well within the range. Okay, so there does seem to be some sounds coming from it. But I said let's get lost in some urban area real quick. Okay, this area is perfect. Very quiet here. I think I need to tighten my fender. And some of the sounds might be the tires rubbing on the fenders. Let's take a left up here. Yeah, it still makes sounds. Seems to be only a left turn thing. Well, I don't know now. Maybe that wasn't the cause of that. Actually, since it's still making the sounds, it probably wasn't the cause of that. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how to get out of here. This is these stupid home developments are like labyrinth. So I made it back home safely, and I'm quite happy with this. It seems like I still have some issues with the bearings inside of the axle, but I can sort those out later. And to be honest, I don't think bad bearings will make this bicycle just like fall apart right away. It'll be more just, it'll be annoying and it'll take more energy to move. So I got plenty of time on that. These spokes are all nice and stiff, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah. I guess there should be a little bit of movement in them. I was really surprised by how quick it was to fix the spokes without taking off the wheel, because every single video I've ever seen so far about how to fix the spokes, they had to take off the wheel, or they had to take off the tire and the tube and everything. But this is so much easier. I love this. So that is how I replaced the spokes on the wheels for my electric tricycle. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!